Hey guys, this is Laurel with the dabbling hook, and I was just watching Kim, hey Kim, of the Crafty Nomad, doing her weekly vlog, and at the end she was doing a little crochet with me, and it's the end of the day. Today's Monday the 30th. Can you believe we are at the end of September already? Unbelievable. Yeah, so I figured I'll just do a little crochet with me since I started another shawl. This is the Jayma Shawl, Jayma shawl. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. Well, it's on Ravelry, but it takes you to the person's website. Polly Plum, I think it is. I'll put it on the screen. I always forget the name. But this will be my third one. I did the first one as part of the Make 9, and then I just finished another one that I use as a Make 9 because my original shawl that I was going to do for the last one for the Make 9 is just going to take up too much time, so this works up super quick. You can actually finish this in a day if you have the time. But I have all these, I've had all these Charisma balls, one skein, and doing nothing, just sitting there. So it's taking up space, so I figured, why not? One of the recommended yarns on the pattern page was for Charisma, but I think more of the variegated ones with all the colors, this pattern is perfect for a variegated yarn. Absolutely perfect. Even putting two variegated yarns together and working it up, it's perfect for that. Or a solid held with variegated. But anyway, I figured I would try to make this go as far as possible. So black tweed, what is this one? Color taupe. There's a white tweed. This is dark purple. This is cream. It's called white, but it's an off-white. And there was this forest green, and that's going to be the only row, because I think I have about 2 feet of yarn left that I will use probably in tassels, but it won't make another row. So yeah, I'm just going to use them up. I'm going to repeat the sequence: black taupe, dark purple, off-white, even though it says white. That's no longer any more of this green, this forest color, and I am on the white tweed. So that long spiel to say, just do a little chatting and crocheting with me. The pattern has a 6.5 millimeter recommended hook. One of the other recommended yarns is a yarn bee yarn. I can't remember the name of it. Maybe that would use a 6.5 millimeter, but I don't think Charisma calls for something. It would have been too tight for this, unless you wanted something that snug. But I am using an 8 millimeter. My tension, I think, is pretty regular. I usually start off loose and it gets tighter as I go. So we'll see. But I am just trying to use up all these yarns because they've been sitting in my stash forever. And the best part is that one of the cubbies is almost empty, like this big gaping hole. And that, like, part of me that just wants to go buy yarn and fill it up, yeah, I'm fighting that part of me. My yarn cubbies, I've been trying really hard to use up my worsted weight and other acrylics, because I have definitely gotten into the plush yarns with the toys, with the blanket yarns and the other chenilles. And I've been making an amigurumi with worsted weight, and it's taking so long because I've gotten so used to the number 6 yarns. And you guys know, if you've been around a while, that I am a bulky girl through and through, so I am just thoroughly in my wheelhouse using the bulky yarns. And I haven't used just worsted in quite a while, without at least doubling it up or something. But yeah, so I figured I would just chat. You can't see it, but right there is, if I move it, let's see, it's gonna fall. Jenga. It's just on the table, and as everyone passes by, they make a turn. I haven't played Jenga I hadn't played it in so long. And at work, we had a team event where they had the table size Jenga. The blocks are about yay long and about yay thick. And myself and one other guy were going at it for a while, trying to pull out the pieces without it crashing. And it ended up crashing with me. But that was after like 40 moves, which was pretty good. But anyway, it got me so excited that I ordered Jenga before I even left work that day. So now it's at the table, and everyone's taking a turn as they walk by. So I hope you guys are doing well. I was in a rush, not a rush, sort of a frenzy, making amigurumi since the beginning of the year, because I had signed up for a couple of spring craft fairs, and it just kept going and going, and I was just on a roll with amigurumi. And now that I've had my first 3 craft fairs for the fall, I had 3 this month in September, I've kind of slowed down on the amigurumi a bit and doing other things. I wanted to work on my Make 9s as well as my fall hop project, which you guys would have seen the video already. That project I am so in love with. That shawl was in my library for the longest time to do, and I finally got to do it. That's one of the good things about the hop, and a lot of cows too. They get you outside of your usual to do something different, and to make something that you've wanted to do and haven't done in a long time. Also use some yarn that's been sitting around. I got to use some stash hand-dyed yarn. Yeah, so now it's not just sitting in bins. It's actually, well, it's done now. The project is just sitting. I'm contemplating whether or not I want to take it to my craft fairs, and I think I'm going to take it to 2 more. I just signed up for another one at the end of at the end of October, and I won't bring it to that one, but I have 2 in November that I will bring it to, and if it doesn't sell there, then I'm going to keep it for myself. Yeah, that's the plan anyway. Right now I only have 1 craft fair in December. I wanted 2, but one of the ones I've done before, they're shaking things up a bit and having other vendors come in. It was a free event, but they decided to have outside tables in December, and yeah, that's not going to work for me. I get, my fingers lose like all circulation. It turns like paper white, and I can't be out there in the cold. And the inside spots went really fast. They were charging for the inside spots, but the outside spots were free. And while that's great, I can't risk being out there. So right now I only have 1 fair for December. But Other than that, I'm still making. I don't think I could stop myself even if I wanted to. I think I took like maybe a day and a half off because, you know, the repetitive motion, my left elbow tends to feel it the most. So, and plus I have a lot of amigurumi. My first 2 craft fairs did really well. The third one, which I had high hopes for, and I think it would have turned out well, but it rained. It rained and rained and rained. Last year it had drizzled, but people still came out and it was a great day. But this year the rain came and it meant business. And people still showed up, but they weren't as spendthrift as previous years. So it was, I made my booth fee back plus a little bit extra. So I'm not complaining because it's always been a good event and the people are great, but Mother Nature just decided not to cooperate. But for this, I'm doing 4 rows of each color. Again, this one's all done, but 4 rows of each color, and I'm gonna have to sew in a lot of ends. I think I will stop in the next, after I do the next color, and sew these in because I am somebody who hates waiting till the end to sew in all the ends. I would rather deal with hidden ends if I need to pull something out and find out where they are rather than wait till the end. You know, one of my friends says she waits till the end in case, you know, she decides she doesn't like something or has to undo it. Yeah, I can't do that. I need to sew in, weave in as I go. Even this is driving me crazy because I have quite a few ends here, but this is working up so quick. That's the thing about this shawl, the Jayma shawl. It works up so quick. It's basically a 1-row repeat. Not basically, it is a 1-row repeat, and you just keep going and going, and it's so easy. It's V-stitches and single crochets. I mean, it's basic, and it makes an awesome item. Oops, forgot my chain too. And you get to use up stash. I'm so tickled by the almost empty cubby. I haven't seen an empty cubby in so long. And I think I have like 2 items in that cubby. And it's only there because they're not Charisma. It's other loops and threads yarns, but they're not Charisma, so I couldn't take them out to go with this. But I can't wait. Ooh, am I going beyond 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I did. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, this is the 4th row. So yeah, I did not finish that. So as I said, I hope you guys are enjoying your week. We had cool weather about 2-3 weeks ago, like quite chilly, you know, and we all thought, oh, summer's definitely gone. And then the heat came back mid September, came back full force, like melting hot. But fall is definitely here. It's chilly at night. Leaves are changing. Leaves are falling. So definitely. And this is usually when that's one of the things I like about fall. The only thing I don't like is it's a harbinger to winter, you know, to colder times and snow. Ugh. But other than that, the colors of fall are my favorite. And you get to wear all your cozy makes, you know, pull them out and start wearing. Unfortunately, that's not me anymore. And it makes me so sad. Damn hot flashes. A friend and I went to see, to the local theater to see the life and music of George Michael. And I'm out there in like, you know, short sleeve at night. Never ever would have happened before, but oh well. It's a great night, by the way. I've liked a few of George Michael's songs, but I wouldn't say I was a big fan. But they did his like Time with Wham, and then the older George. It was a good night. So I think I'm going to end here after I finish this row and attach the next color. This is the end of the first color scheme repeat. So I am just going to keep going until I run out of certain colors. So this is what's left. I did not have, most of these I did not have a full skein. I had 2 of these, I had full skeins. A couple of them were almost full, but the green and this white tweed, I had 67 grams of this one, and the green I think I had like 50 something, 55. So that's gone. And of course, the bigger you get, the less you're gonna get. So it might just end up being, at some point it'll end up being like 3 and 2 and maybe even 1 row. I'm hoping I can get 1 row out of this when I come to the next one, but maybe not. Most likely not, because I have to go through all of these to get back to where this was. So actually, I might just, since this is the end of this, I might just add 1 more if I can get it, and then start the colors back again, because that's the end of this basically. And that's the end of this little crochet with me. Oh, I got my nails done. You can probably can't see, nope, in the light, but I call it giving a subtle salute to people because this finger is a different color. But I'm sitting by the window, there's light here, but it's not showing up on camera. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, rest of the week, and I will talk to you guys at some point. I do have a video I'd mentioned before that I recorded in August. I just haven't had a chance to edit it. It's much longer. It was all the stuff I was making and piling up, and I wanted to put it on video to show you guys, but I never got around to editing it because life and work, and then craft fair showed up. So anyway, I'm prattling, and Minion 2's about to come in, so bye.